Hello, today we will continue from the previous session and cover edge mode and automatic mode. Actually, in the previous video, this automatic mode was named element mode. It seems that automatic mode is more appropriate than element mode, so I changed the group name in the menu to automatic mode. Today, we will place panel by part in this edge mode. This edge mode is mainly used in 3D view, in areas that are difficult to check in floor plan. You can mainly use it when placing panel, edge mode. To specifically deal with it, let's switch to 3D view and place panel in 3D view. First, let's easily place a panel on the exterior wall here. First, this side is a shear wall, so without Luca, use the R-Wall Panel Batch command. The R-Wall Panel Batch command in edge mode is executed. Then, the first edge corner input is required, so the first corner is the bottom of this panel. Select the corner that corresponds to the bottom of the panel. The corner that goes into the floor, then the left side, the corner corresponding to the left side, and the corner corresponding to the right side of the panel, and the corner corresponding to the panel roof. Then, select the face of the direction vector where this panel should be placed, that is, the outer face, not the inner face. Then, the dialog we dealt with earlier when placing items is displayed on the screen. So, the command will be in a form that allows you to select WS series materials. So, select the material code, and if you actually measure the edge length we specified, it's over 600. Because it exceeds 600, as explained earlier, if it exceeds 600, the W value is displayed as 600. Also, for the height, if we exceed the standard floor height, it automatically, based on the floor height information in the project settings, it automatically adjusts the height like this. I think panel placement with this setting will be correct. However, the exterior needs to be on the kicker instead of the rocker, so you need to enter the height that the kicker rises to, which is 50. So, you can manually enter 50, or use our select element command. This select element elevation auto calculation function. So, if I select any retaining wall around, it automatically sets the size that needs to be on the kicker as the elevation. In this state, if you click the plan command, it's 50 away from the floor. Next, when we specify the corner, the left end corner and the right end corner, the length exceeds 600, so it's set to the default value of 600. Next, we specified the height direction, but because the height direction exceeds the panel configuration, it automatically finishes at 2400 like this. In the same way, let's fill this empty space on the right. Let's try Bachi again in edge mode. We can use the same command. After specifying the command, select the floor. Next, the left side is now inside. You can specify the edge on the effective surface. It doesn't matter if you specify the line at the end here. So, the left side, the right side, and when the height specifies the edge of the panel. Then, if you select the surface in the direction in which the panel will be placed, then, because all settings are within 600, the actual measured length is displayed as the default value. And then the height is 2400. 50 should automatically appear in this elevation, but I think this needs to be checked in the program. So, if you modify the program, this value will automatically appear as 50. Click Plan. The panel is placed correctly as entered. Shall we try beam panel this time? Go to beam panel. Select the beam panel in edge mode. Select the beam panel, the bottom line of the beam panel. Then the left corner, right corner, and height. Then, selecting the face of the direction to be placed shows the actual measured length is 1120. Of course, beam panel is different from wall panel, so it may exceed 600. Next, the height will be the height measured from the actual structure. Since the actual beam panel does not use all of this height, and SL must be inserted in the middle. We use the select element function to select the corresponding formwork. If you select it, you can see the elevation, altitude, and actual panel height plan. We use the select element function to match the panel end and calculate the altitude. The panel height is automatically calculated and processed. This is edge mode. To summarize again, edge mode specifies commands for various panels. In the actual 3D view, you select the edge to reference for placement. Next is FacePlan in automatic mode. FacePlan is a method of automatically placing panels by selecting a specific face. Here, you can see wall panel related settings for the interior. Then, wall panels that go inside the unit, and wall panels used on the exterior of the unit, and kicker, beam panel. Next is the beam deck panel, then SC, etc. These types are classified. Here, I will first place it on the external side. So, if you specify the command of the external AL wall panel series, it immediately asks for face selection. We just simply select the face. So, I am currently selecting from the entire face. If you specify the left side, it goes from left to right. If you specify the right side, the panels are arranged from right to left. So, if you give the left side, the standard panel will be arranged based on the left. If I select a surface based on the left, it's a multiple selection right away. The multi-blend dialog box that we learned earlier is displayed. First, determine the material code. The code that goes into the IC, but since it's not an IC section right now, the program automatically calculated in a form where the value does not enter from just to Incano. And the 600 panel, the standard panel. Referring to the actual division, 1/400 panel and 1/245 panel can be placed, and the result is displayed on the screen. Of course, there is a corner part branching in the middle inside. So I don't think we can install 400 and 245 here. We need to place an in corner here and calculate the panel joint according to the in corner. Since we are explaining the panel placement method by face, let's proceed that way. So, if you click Plan, it will place 400 and 245 panels. It's placed. Here too, it's the exterior of the unit, so you need to give the elevation accurately from the floor. It rides on top of the kicker, so the panel end should fit. Let's try it again. Delete the panel, and with FacePlan, specify the corresponding wall panel on the exterior. With the face specified on the left, the elevation of 50 is properly entered here. When arranged like this. Oh, that's strange. Why wasn't 50 entered earlier? Anyway, when I tried it again now, 50 was entered correctly, so the top should match exactly. I'll check again in the program why the elevation didn't go down earlier. If you use this face method, you can place the face not only in the wall section but also in this beam. So, I will place the R-beam panel and place the R-beam panel on this side based on the left side. So, if you click on the left, there is a self-code beam panel and then there is no beam I see in corner. I do not enter the in corner value. When placed like this, 420 was placed in 1200. I'll explain it again later when multiplaning, but if I want, I can modify the value here. When I calculate again, it automatically calculates the value I entered manually. The length of the remaining values is automatically calculated. And the same goes for panel height. Next, altitude and elevation are automatically calculated. You can easily place it on the beam panel by just pressing the plan button. Now, this is the last AutoPlan. AutoPlan has a way to arrange all selected elements. Then, automatically draw only the panels corresponding to the wall part, then the beam part, the beam tech part, then the upper cat part, and so on. There are functions that allow automatic arrangement by panel type because today is a part of the contractual explanation of the function. Let's deploy the whole thing and see how it works. So, when you specify a command, a dialog box first appears. Currently wall part, beam deck part, upper cap, wall, and so I can selectively place only the parts one want. Since I said it was an entire batch, I selected the entire thing earlier. These selected items are indicated by icons to indicate which part they correspond to. The key thing here is which child code to use for each part. So, if you look at the front, the types of parts are now displayed. Wall, and wall, IC, beam. So, the code I will use for the wall part is. I wrote it as 31010OR. I did this with some other code. When you double-click like this, the code changes. So, the most important thing here is to decide which code to automatically deploy and use. Just decide on the self-control code and press the OK button for the remaining elements, and I will experimentally do this part. Let's automatically place just these two parts. When you press the Done button, the selected element. By understanding all shape information, perform panel placement. Deployment is complete. 3D and 2D together. If you check the placement results, the inner corner was placed, wall panels that fit there. And these branching parts were not placed automatically, anyway, in this part. Since modifications may occur to a certain extent, it was judged that it would be better to rearrange the empty section. These parts were left blank without any need for placement. The automatic placement is now complete. The remaining specific details will be discussed gradually in the future. Let's proceed. So today, in Edge mode and Auto-Manding mode, I tried using face flan and auto flan like this. Let's go back and start from the next video. Detailed oils in point mode are drawn and each item is meticulously detailed. Let's take some time to learn about the function configuration and usage.